Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here, just me and the critters. Brad's at work as normal. It is February 11th, 2020, Tuesday afternoon at 4:55 p.m. I am not feeling good at all. That's probably the reason I haven't done any videos in a while. I've got kind of a mild case of the flu / cold, not officially diagnosed that. But, you know, symptoms such that would be in a line. Now, mine's very mild compared to what I've heard so many other people. This has been a really bad cold and flu season for so many people. We did both have our shots, and I think that helped. Kind of a gamble because you never know. They're never quite certain what strand of flu might be hitting all of us. And so, you know, it's kind of a gamble. I've had years where I've gotten the flu shot and I've gotten so sick from the flu shot it hasn't been funny. And then there's years where I haven't even felt it, you know. But with our health concerns and stuff, we really need to. If you're getting elderly, becoming more, well, we're all, if we're lucky, becoming more, you know, becoming elderly. But if you are, and if you have any health concerns like diabetes, or maybe you have congestive heart failure or COPD, or you just have some autoimmune problem, I think it's really a good idea to talk with your physician to get it, and most places will offer them for free now. But that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own. You do what's good for you. As you can see, my hair didn't stay very long. My hair doesn't take dye and stuff, doesn't take very well, and neither does a perm. So, that's okay. I've only washed my hair once, which was yesterday. I didn't even blow it dry, I just kind of combed it back, but, I'll do it again, when when I see her and stuff. This is take 2. I started to do another video, and then I was talking about something that I kind of caught myself like, not sure I really can talk about that right now. So I'm gonna be quiet about it for now. I will tell you that Brad and I are planning on moving. We're planning on moving, you know, here sometime this summer, probably. To a different state, and it's not to a state that anybody originally thought maybe I was. It's to an entirely different state, and as it becomes closer, and as I find out from all parties involved if they're ready for it to be kind of public knowledge, then I will let you guys know more logistics. It's all going to be a good thing. It all seems like it's going to work. It would involve Brad no longer working because he just can't anymore. It doesn't matter if he has a desk job or not. His disability is becoming more and more severe, and we're handling it best we can. He did have the testing done with a chiropractor. He did find out the results yesterday, and chiropractor is very vague, you know, because he doesn't do the traditional chiropractics. He does all the inversion table and all of that. And he basically wanted $5,000 to do 10 weeks of treatment. And that was not covered by insurance at all. There's no way that people like us can afford that kind of money, you know. So we're going to just wait. Brad's going to hopefully get the x-rays, and because he did do a bunch of x-rays and stuff, and once we move, then he's going to apply for disability again. just can't work anymore. He is such a fall risk. And he's in so much pain. I mean, he doesn't get hardly any sleep at night, and it just can't, you know. If it comes down to it, I'll have to either see if I can get paid to help take care of him, which I've heard that some states and stuff you can, or else I'll have to get a part-time job to supplement. But it just comes to that point, and it's just the way it is. You know, everything happens for a reason, and we're just, you know, going along with what, you know, what's going to happen. Maybe it's supposed to be that he and I get to spend more time together and stuff. I don't know. But it is what it is. So that's where we are at this point in time. I'm still having some issues with anxiety, of course, and panicking, because sometimes I feel like I am like on a treadmill and I can't keep up, because it's been such a big turnaround. Because, like I said, I've always been the sickly one. He's always been the strong one with no health problems and could basically help me with stuff. And now it's turned, you know, as life does, it turned around. And sometimes I feel like I can't measure up, I can't keep up, you know. But he and I talk about it, and we just kind of work through it. And that's all that can be done. What else? At the very least, I'll get to see my daughter and stuff when we do move. So they're going to help, you know, with that. Because my daughter knows, and she is concerned. She knows that we're getting older, and that, you know, we need some help. And also, we want to make more family memories and stuff. This is my youngest daughter, and she's the one I've always been the closest with. She's an extremely intelligent. I know all the mothers are going to say that. But this, I always call her, I like to call her baby doll or little girl, or, you know, because she'd always been fiercely compact, I would say. You know, she's not quite 5 foot, and, well, she'll tell you she's 5 foot. Maybe she is. But, you know, she's very, very intelligent, always has been, and, you know, she's a real go-getter. And she's a single mother with 2 teenage children, a boy and a girl, and, you know, she's wonderful. And my adoptive daughter they all live kind of together in this apartment, and she has a little girl, so now I have another daughter and another grandchild, which thrills me. And, you know, we're all good for each other. And then my daughter has a wonderful boyfriend. And we've always really liked him. We've known him for a long time. And, you know, it's all good. But I'll get to see them all when we move, at least. And I have her help me with my hair and stuff. If I don't redo it before then, I may. What else? I'm going to show you guys here in a minute the hats I've been making for West Virginia. And I've been working on some painting stuff. These aren't really the Copic markers, but they're kind of a knockoff. They're by Shuttle Art. This is what my husband got me for Valentine's Day. I've really been wanting these for a very, very, very long time. They're alcohol-based markers, and then they've got a blending marker. They're so nice. I've never had a whole big set like this. This is an 88 marker set. They have more than that, but I can't imagine. I probably would just sit there and stare at them all day. I already want to sit here and like organize these, you know, all the yellows together and stuff. I probably will end up doing that. But, yeah. So this was, and then I got him a back massager thing. You know, it's one of those ones that you put on a chair and it vibrates. It's got all these different, you know, like pulsating and kneading and stuff. And it also heats. So, that's what I got him. We're not doing the traditional. We never do the traditional Valentine's Day thing. We'll do it Saturday. We plan on going and getting some fresh shrimp from the fish market store and down in Panacea. And it's mineral springs or mineral seafood. That's where we always get it. Down in Panacea is where we always get our fresh seafood. So we're gonna do the shrimp and then like baked potatoes and a salad. You know, just have a nice dinner, the two of us here at home. That'll be nice. Maybe there'll be a couple new Redbox movies out. I don't know. I'm very excited for Redbox. Speaking of which, when they're going to have that Mr. Rogers movie, I think they're releasing that the 18th, I think. I don't know. You can look on your Redbox app. Oh, and then Netflix. Okay, I'm rewatching Grey's Anatomy because I really like Grey's Anatomy. I've always loved that kind of stuff. Like, I would love to be able to watch the show 911 again. But it's so expensive, and they don't ever air it, I guess, where, I never see it on cable, where they do the reruns or anything, but rewatching that. But Brad and I started watching that new series called Lock and Key, and it's Locke and Key, and it's really good. We're really enjoying it. We try to pick out one show, and it usually seems to be on Netflix, that we'll watch together, and so we're really enjoying that. Sent my daughter a little surprise, I said it was sweets for the sweets, and for all of them up there, little Valentine's Day candy thing. Um, you know, don't get me wrong, I love my oldest daughter. It's just she has a completely different life, and she doesn't really have time for us, and maybe someday she will, maybe she never will. Sometimes you just gotta love them from afar. So anyway, well, I think let's tell you, we are very, very excited for the future plans. So just hold on to your horses and stuff, because we are very excited for the future. My husband's got a little new, uh, gleam in his eye, because to actually be done working, and it's like basically like a call center, for child support enforcement for the state of Florida. They're all in these cubicles, and he does not walk fast at all anymore. He has to really take his time, because he doesn't have any feeling in his feet, right? And then he always feels like he's going to fall, and sometimes he does start to fall. Sometimes I can catch him. Sometimes he just, let's say this, he spills a lot of stuff in the kitchen, and knocks a lot of stuff over in the house, and he does the best he can. And there's just not anything else you can do about it. Once we get to a bigger place, he'll be able to use the rollator or the wheelchair inside the house. And it's probably getting to the point where he's going to have to use a wheelchair outside of the house, like once we do get moved and stuff, and I'll be the one pushing him, and that's fine. I have started using the peddler again and doing more exercises to get stronger and stronger. But he's getting more of a pep in his step. Well, I can't really say that, but more of a gleam in his eye and stuff, because I know some people are suicidal over chronic pain. He is not, but he says if he didn't have me, he probably would be, because sometimes that's kind of do what we call talking him down, where he's having a really bad pain day or night, and I need to kind of talk him down. I need to calm him down. I need to do whatever kind of over-the-counter medication that we can give him, and we need to just have him do some breathing. Maybe it's time to listen to some music. Maybe it's time to watch a funny movie. Maybe it's time for us just to talk. is he says that my voice just calms him down. I don't know why. I hate my voice, but you know, you do what you can. But so I'm very, very excited, you know, and you know, I ask you guys all to say a prayer for us, and you know, or wish us well or whatever. You know, it'll all work out. So let me show you guys the hats, because you know. But I do want to say one thing, is that's why I've been kind of quiet, because there's like, when you have a lot of big important decisions about your life you have to make. I mean, we always do. It's like when you graduate high school, you have to decide if you're going to college and if what your major is going to be. If you're not going to go to college, what kind of a career you're hoping to have. You know, and then you go, maybe you're getting married, maybe you're not. Then it's the children, how many children, etc. You know, then when your children all are leaving home and stuff, it's what about now for the rest of your life? And then, you know, as you age and stuff, you know, the Brad will be 60 this August. You know, I'm 55 right now. Then you have to make decisions on later on. So, you know, that's why I've been kind of quiet and stuff. And, you know, just kind of doing that. I talk with my daughter a lot through text message, because she's at work and stuff. So we talk a lot every day, and that's such a blessing. It just makes me so happy, guys. So anyway, let me show you the hats that I've made. I already showed them once, but then I didn't realize that I started to talk about something, and then I was like, I don't know if I can really divulge that whole thing yet. So, you know, it's not anything bad, but it's just, you know, timing and stuff. And if it's people that are more involved than just yourself, you have to kind of, you know. Anyway, this is a medium adult hat, and like I said, all the patterns are my own. I don't have any of them written down. You're more than welcome to copy them, you know. And if you're having trouble or something, just ask me, and I'll do a video and tell you about it. Like I said, I don't have any of them written down. Here's a newborn, you know, an infant. Got the curly cues, and then got a little heart. And this is another newborn. This has got a little boat on it. It just has the one curly cue, a little boat on it. This is a large adult. Just finished this today, in fact. Got a palm on it. So, got that one. This is a medium adult. Here. There's the back. This is a toddler, or a small child. So there's that one. This is a large adult, flat brim. This is that real soft yarn my friend gave me. So there's that one. This is a medium adult. Got a flower around like that. This is a small adult. There. This is a like, this would probably fit from ages 3 to 5. It's got flat brim. I know somebody asked me how I'm doing the flat brim, and what I'm doing is I do typically like 2 rows of E-wrap, and then I go to a row of purl, 2 rows of E-wrap, a row of purl. And the reason I started doing that was so that the brim doesn't curl on up, because otherwise it will. And it makes a nice flat brim. Just a different type of a brim. So, just like that. Like that. And I have another newborn. Got a little turtle on it. And what is that? And then this one finally is a small adult. Got a butterfly on it. So there's 12 of them that I've made within probably last 10 days to 2 weeks. I'm not quite sure. Those will be going in the bag, being mixed up for West Virginia, which is our 35th state now. Guys, can you believe it? 35. We only have 15 after that. So it's getting there. One thing I wanted to say is one of the things I'm kind of hoping for the future. I'm not sure if it'll happen or not, but I've thought about, ways to make some income. Is some people do babysit dogs on weekends and stuff. I know my friend Mary, she walks dogs and she watches dogs. But I know some other people that, in their home they'll have a few dogs and stuff, as long as they have all their vaccinations and stuff. And I've been thinking about that, and it depends on the type of place that we are either able to buy or rent, and if it's zoned for business or not. Because I would like to do something like that. Either even bathing. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, my love. But even bathing the dogs and clipping their nails and nothing. And boarding them. Walking them and all of that. I would love to do something like that. If I were a younger woman, I would be going to school for a vet tech. I don't know. I don't know if I could hold an animal while they're putting an animal to sleep. I think that probably would bother me too much. I know people get used to it, but I don't know if I could. So, anyway, I'm kind of thinking about that. Or having a storefront, where I could have like some of my artwork and some of my crafts, maybe some of my daughter's crafts, and my granddaughter's artwork even. Maybe I could get back into pouring some candles and that kind of stuff. So who knows? I mean, it really is limitless. It'll be whatever it's supposed to be. Why are you just being so demanding? Oh, where are you going now, Miss Kitty? Where are you going? Well, okay, but you're showing everybody your hiney. What are you doing now? Well, come here. What, are you being a little love muffin today? So, yeah, that's what we got going on here in this house. Don't worry, everything's okay. Like I said, I'm just feeling under the weather right now. All I had to eat today was some ramen, because I just don't feel, And, well, a glass of orange juice, too, because I was kind of shaky. And then, I'm drinking some water right now. So, I'm sure I'll be fine. But yeah, never give up on hopes and dreams until the day that you draw your last breath. I think we all should have hopes and dreams, you know. And you never know until you reach out. Like that, some bridges can be mended, some cannot. And, we all have family members that, or a lot of us do, that just there's no way mending that bridge. That wood is so rotten and stuff, you're never going to mend that. And then there's others that, yeah, good solid foundation. The love is there. Right? Right, Miss Kitty? Yep. My grandchildren crack me up because now they are all teenagers. There's a 15-year-old and two 13-year-olds. My youngest well, not yet. Now I have other grandchildren that are even younger that, are adoptive, but I just count them all as my grandkids. But anyway, the original three. And, watching them go through their growth spurts and their voices changing and developing stuff and just expressing themselves, that's what really tickles me, is watching their own personality come out and how expressive. My granddaughter is very expressive and stuff. She does TikToks and stuff. I'm getting ready. I'm thinking about doing a TikTok. I don't know. I might. It won't be anything great, but, I think it'll be fun. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Remember, I love you guys. I do cherish your friendship so very much. I think tomorrow, if I'm up to it, or the next day, I will do the comment reading. So, that's all I have to say. Besides, I think you guys are awesome, and I will talk to you later. Bye.